separate Zoom laptop set up for them? Felix, you want to go ahead? Buenos días, señora.
Buenos días.
Espera un momento.
Sí, está bien.
Good. Okay, tengo un interpreter aquí.
Hola, señora.
Hola.
All right. I have a document
Tengo un documento
that indicates that if you plead guilty
que sí indica que si te declaras culpable
to the reduced charge of improper lane use
al cargo reducido a el uso de carriles inapropiadamente,
a 3-point violation
una infracción de 3 puntos,
on December 19th of 2020
en diciembre 19 de 2020,
at 2:30 in the
a
afternoon
las 2 de la tarde, 2:30 de la tarde, disculpa,
in the area of 108th and Highway 2
en la área de la 108 y la Highway 2,
here in Commerce City,
aquí en Commerce City.
the city attorney will dismiss the original speeding charge against you.
El fiscal desestimará el cargo original que está contra usted.
Is this how you wish to resolve your case today?
¿Así le gustaría resolver el caso hoy?
Sí.
I'm sorry, could you repeat your
¿Me
answer?
lo puede repetir, por favor?
Es que no le escucho casi a usted cuando me dice.
Oh, it's just, I'm not hearing you very well.
Oh,
Oh.
are you able to hear him better
¿Me
now?
escuchas mejor hoy? ¿Ahora me escuchas mejor?
Más o menos.
More or less. ¿Y ahora?
Así sí.
Now she does, okay.
Were you able to hear any of what he said?
¿Pudiste escuchar algo de lo que dijo el intérprete?
Sí, nomás la última no.
Just the last part I didn't.
Do you want to go ahead and accept this resolution and plead guilty to this 3-point offense?
¿Le gustaría aceptar esta resolución y declararse culpable a esta infracción de 3 puntos?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you watch the advisement of rights video?
¿Viste el video de aviso de derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
I need to go over some of those with you.
Necesito repasar alguno de esos con usted.
Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea to this reduced charge, you're renouncing your right to be represented by an attorney in this case?
¿Entiendes que si yo acepto estos cargos reducidos, usted está rechazando sus derechos de tener un abogado de representarte en este caso?
Sí.
Yes.
You're waiving your right to be presumed innocent of the original charge unless the city attorney is able to establish your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt at trial, because by pleading guilty, you're renouncing your right to have a trial.
Estás soltando o rechazando sus derechos de tener un juicio. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I totally.
I'll break it up.
Yeah, thanks.
Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea, you're renouncing your right to be presumed innocent of the original charge?
Si acepto su declaración de culpable, estás rechazando sus derechos en el cargo original.
You're also
Sí.
waiving your right to require the city attorney to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt at trial.
También estás rechazando sus derechos que el fiscal tenga tenga que comprobar por una duda más allá de lo razonable que estás culpable en esos cargos.
Okay? We need to be able to hear your
Tenemos que
response.
escuchar su respuesta, señora.
Sí.
Yes.
You're renouncing your right to question the witnesses that the city attorney calls in support of the original charge against you.
Y está soltando el derecho de tener testigos del cargo original que fue contra usted.
Sí.
You're giving up your right to present evidence on your own behalf.
Está soltando el derecho de presentar evidencia en su nombre.
You're giving up
Sí.
your right to call witnesses on your own behalf.
Estás rechazando el derecho de llamar a testigos en su nombre.
Sí.
You're giving up your right, to, if your witnesses would not appear voluntarily, to have the court issue orders to require your witnesses to appear.
Y está soltando el derecho que si sus testigos no aparezcan, que el tribunal le puede ordenar a los testigos que se aparezcan al tribunal en su nombre.
Sí.
And I would issue those orders free of charge to you.
Y esas órdenes se lo puedo dar sin costo a usted.
Sí.
You're giving up your right during a trial to testify or to remain silent.
Estás rechazando su derecho que durante un juicio puedes testificar o mantenerse en silencio.
And if it was your choice to remain silent,
Y si eliges de mantenerse en silencio,
the fact that you did so could not be used against you to establish your guilt.
el hecho que la harás no se puede usar contra usted para establecer su culpabilidad.
If at the end of a trial you were found guilty of the original charge,
Si al final del juicio te encuentran culpable del cargo original,
you would have the right to appeal that decision to a higher court.
tendrías el derecho de una apelación a un tribunal superior.
Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea today, you are renouncing all of those trial and appeal-related rights?
¿Entiendes que si yo acepto esta declaración de culpable hoy, estás soltando y rechazando todos los derechos que tendrás para un juicio,
And an appeal.
Sí.
una apelación?
Sí.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to get you to plead guilty to this reduced charge against your will?
¿Alguien te ha forzado o coercido de declararse culpable, en este caso contra su voluntad?
No.
Has anyone made any promise to you to get you to enter this guilty plea?
¿Alguien le ha hecho una promesa para que puede declararse culpable en esta negociación?
No.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medications that affect your ability to understand what you're doing here today?
¿Actualmente estás bajo la influencia de algunas drogas, alcohol o medicamento que pueda afectar su habilidad de hacer la decisión hoy día?
No.
No.
Then to the added reduced charge of improper lane use, a 3-point violation on December 19th of 2020 here in Commerce City, how do you plead?
Entonces, en el cargo del uso inapropiado de los carriles, que es una infracción de 3 puntos que fue el 19 de diciembre de 2020, ¿cómo se declara, señora?
Culpable.
Guilty.
I will accept your guilty plea.
Aceptará su declaración culpable.
Is there anything you want me to take into consideration before I impose the sentence against you?
¿Hay algo que le gustaría que yo tomara en consideración antes que yo le entre a esta declaración culpable?
No.
No.
Today, yeah, it was on the news that it's been down.
I need you to mute your,
Necesito...
right. All right, your scheduled fine is $120.
Entonces, la multa programada sería $120.
However, because of your good record,
Sin embargo, como tienes un expediente bueno,
I'm going to go ahead and reduce it to $80 plus surcharges and court costs.
se la voy a reducir a $80 más costos de tribunal y otros cargos.
Meeting, my clerks will be in contact with you either today or tomorrow to tell you the total and work out payment arrangements.
Cuando se vaya de la reunión, mis actuarios se van a comunicar con usted para avisarle cuáles son los cargos y tratar de, si necesita, puede arreglar un pago, un plan de pago.
Yeah, they may not be able to contact you today, it may be tomorrow or Friday.
Probablemente no se comunicarán con usted hoy, pero se pueden comunicar con usted mañana o el viernes.
Okay. Do you have any
¿Está bien?
questions?
¿Una pregunta, señora?
No.
No.
Okay, you are free to leave the meeting.
Listo. Se puede ir de la reunión. Buen día, señora.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Stuff, I mean, I thought we were talking about trying to track one down for them. Of course, with Maya being out, it makes it hard. Well, if you have a laptop, does it have a webcam and microphone and stuff? Okay, all you need to do is send them the link. And he can do it from Adamsville. Right, I don't... Okay, yeah, we could actually do it. Do we know if we need them this afternoon? Well, oh, that's right, next time. We'll do it for next time. Right, thank you. Go ahead and give her the email. So, he's in a breakout room, it looks like. What's your name? Oh, you're Casey. Oh, okay. I can go ahead and take care of this. All right, if you would come up to, are we on station 2? Yeah, station 2, please. Good morning. All right. I have a document that alleges that on December 21st of 2020 at 10:50 in the morning in the area 5620 East 71st Place, that you violated the city ordinances against having an animal at large and harboring a vicious or dangerous animal. The city attorney indicates that if you plead guilty to having the animal at large, the city attorney will dismiss the vicious animal charge against you. Is this how you wish to resolve your case today? All right. You were supposed to be here on February 4th. Well, why weren't you here on that day? Mm-hmm. All right, because actually I've already issued a warrant for your arrest for the failure to appear. I'm going to cancel that, but there's a $50 fee that's going to be in addition to any fines and costs I assess against the case you're pleading guilty to. Do you understand that? All right, give me just a moment. And did you watch the advisement of rights video? All right, do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea to the to the original charge of having an animal at large on December 21st of 2020 here in Commerce City, you're waiving your right to be represented by an attorney in this case? You're also waiving your right to be presumed innocent of both of the original charges unless and until the city attorney is able to establish your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt at trial, because by pleading guilty to this charge, you're waiving your right to have a trial. Do you understand that? You're giving up your rights to confront and cross-examine the witnesses the city attorney would call in support of both of the original charges against you. You're giving up your right to present evidence on your own behalf, including calling witnesses on your own behalf, and if your witnesses would not attend court voluntarily, to have the court issue subpoenas for you free of charge, which could then be used by you to have your witnesses ordered to appear on the date of your trial. You're giving up your rights during the course of a trial to testify or to remain silent, and if it was your choice to remain silent, the fact that you did so could not and would not be used against you to establish your guilt. If at the end of the trial you were found guilty of the original charges, either one, you would have the right to appeal that conviction to a higher court. Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea to this reduced charge, you're giving up all of those trial and appeal-related rights? Has anyone forced you or coerced you to get you to plead guilty to this reduced charge against your will? Has anyone made any promise to you to get you to enter this guilty plea? Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medications that affect your ability to understand what you're doing in court today? Then to the charge of having an animal at large on December 21st of 2020 here in Commerce City, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? I will accept your guilty plea. Is there anything you want me to take into consideration before I impose the sentence? Right, it's the adult's responsibility on that. All right, I'm going to impose a fine of $40 plus surcharges, plus court costs, plus unfortunately the warrant fee. When you go to the windows in the lobby and see my clerks, they'll tell you what the total is. If you need them to, they'll work out a payment plan for you. Do you have any questions? Yeah, right now you do. After my clerks process it, it gets canceled. No, the warrant is canceled today, as soon as my clerks process the cancellation. I don't know. I really don't. It's going to show up on your criminal history that you have a conviction for animal at large. But well, it'll show the original charge of the vicious or dangerous, but it'll show that charge is dismissed. Okay? Uh-huh. Oh, this is the other half of the dispute. You might need this. It fell out. All right. Armenia Felix, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay. I have a document that alleges that on January 3rd of 2021, shortly before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, in the area of 5795 East 63rd Place here in Commerce City, it's alleged that you engaged in disorderly conduct. Do you understand what it is you're accused of doing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The city attorney says that he read to you the elements of this charge against you. In other words, he read what he would have to prove for you to be found guilty of this charge. Did he go over those elements with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. He also says that you and he have worked out an agreement that we're going to set this for a new court date. Between now and then, if you complete a one-day class called Adult Making Better Choices, have no contact with Teresa Asensio or Julissa Sasusueta, and commit no new law violations on your return date, if everything is in order, I can dismiss this case against you. Is this how you wish to resolve your case today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you watch?
I have a question.
Did you watch?
Yes.
Okay. Let me go ahead and make a clear record. So let me ask the question, you answer it, and then you can ask your question. Okay? Did you watch the Advisement of Rights video?
No, I did not.
All right. So we're going to pause this. I need you to watch the Advisement of Rights video. Even before I can set this over, I need to know that you've observed the Advisement of Rights. Are you on a smartphone?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay. If you go to Commerce City Courts, the website for Commerce City Courts, there's going to be a link there for the Advisement of Rights video. It's going to take about 8 minutes for you to watch the video. But as soon as you're done with that, for now, mute this meeting, go watch the video, then when you're done, come back to this meeting and let me know that you've watched it, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll, go ahead and mute and go do that, and then let me know when you're done, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I am back.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as I went over the advisement of rights, where we left it is, it appears that you and the city attorney have agreed that we're going to set this for a new court date. Between now and then, if you complete the Making Better Choices class, have no contact with Teresa Asensio or Julissa Sasueta, and commit no new law violations, when you return, if everything is in order, I can dismiss this case. Is this how you wish to resolve your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, having reviewed the advisement of rights and the options available to you, is this still how you want to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, when you leave the meeting, my clerks are going to be in contact with you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may be as late as Friday. They'll give you a new court date. They'll give you a referral to the people that put on the class. It's important that you contact them right away so you can get the class done before the next court date. And then the rest of it's easy. Just stay away from Ms. Asensio and Ms. Zazueta and commit no new law violations. When you finish the class, they'll give you a certificate of completion. You'll need to get that to us on or before the next court date, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions?
Yes. Will, with this being dismissed, will this be on my record?
Right now it'll show as that you're charged. After the case is dismissed, it'll show that you're charged and the case is dismissed. If you want to have the record sealed, after the case is dismissed, you can ask my clerks and they can give you information on how to have the record of this case sealed. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Any other questions?
No, that'll be all.
All right. You can go ahead and leave the meeting.
Okay. Thank you. So that means I can hang up?
Yes, you can go ahead and hang up.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. They're here in person? Yeah. Okay, then.